Okay, this video is on using the software for the webgate DVR. Once you install the software, there's going to be 3 icons. One will say configuration tool, monitor, and playback. Start up with a control center monitor. Double click on it. This is running in virtualization, so it's a little bit slow. It's going to ask for your username and password. The default is administrator with a capital A. Password is admin, all lowercase, ADMIN. It's good to checkmark save username, checkmark save password, click OK. Start over again. Apologize for the speed. And you can maximize it. For it to go. And normally, if it's on the same subnet, it'll just find it right away under local area unit. It's on DHCP. Just click it with your mouse, highlight it, and drag it up to my units. To log into DVR, the default user ID is admin. Password is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Click OK. I'm going to delete this. I'll show you another way to log, to add, to view this DVR through the software. If you're doing it remotely over the internet, or if there's any kind of firewall that's blocking the discovery of the unit on that network, highlight it, right click the mouse, go to add unit, then put in the IP address. The port is default is port 80. Just click find, and it should find it right away. As long as the IP address and port is available, and there isn't any firewall issues or port forwarding issues. Put in the password 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Click OK, and it'll show up. Click on it once. You see the cameras only have one camera connected to this. Actually, sorry, it's kind of dark in here. It's in my garage right now. So as to see live, if you double click on it, you can make it full screen. To go to playback, move your mouse point. If you move your mouse point over the third icon right there, it'll display playback. Click on that. Trying to get there. Again, on a normal computer, a lot of background processes, it'll be pretty instant on a good computer. Let's see, system resource running low. I'm going to show you later how to get rid of this message. Let me go back to playback. So this is playback. This is the timeline. Red indicates motion. Notice here it says 1 hour. So if you click on it, say interval, click on it, you can make it 24 hours. Now, this is like around midnight. It's 1:40 in the morning. So you can see normally throughout the day it'll be you'll see lines, all the cameras. Actually, go back and you could just hit the play button. Start playing back. If you click move it over to, it says 1x, click on that. You could choose 64, that's 64 times the speed. You could also choose, you know, a different variation of that. If you click on it again, you can see 1x, 2x, so forth. If you hit this button right here, it says event only, you know, only skip to where there's motion only. Try to make this highlight and fine tune it. So I'm going to go back to an hour increment, a 24-hour increment. Try to get there so you can see playing back only in the red spots. That's pretty much it. Pause it. If you're going to go back to a different day, you could click on a different day, and this will be, you know, populated when it's running over time. It'll be more, you could choose different days obviously when it's recording. Notice I put this on pause first. Choose a different day, choose a time, whoops. Then move your mouse point over and it says go to. And I'll go back to that time and play. Get rid of that event only, so it'll start playing back that time. So that's allowed to play back to burn a copy, to have a copy for giving for evidentiary purposes and so forth. When this hard drive is full, it has an auto delete function. It'll erase the lowest. Whoops. Go back to that. That's actually good. It was disconnected just now, and I press on this button and choose which DVR. Click OK. Or log back in. Click on backup. Choose which cameras. If you click on all, everything will be unchecked. Choose which camera. Choose from what time to what time you want there to back up. So I'm gonna do a really small one. Notice here it says copy mini player. You could choose copy mini player as a playback software which does not need to be installed onto the computer. It could reside on a disk or USB. Or you could also choose AVI. If you choose RAC, it'll be a smaller file size. Click Save As. And again, this will pop up instantly on any modern, you know, computer for the last 3 or 4 years. You give it a different name also. Save, then click start. You could also give a password, of course, if you like. And on a normal computer, fast computer, that'll go by pretty quick. So here's the one we just backed up. playback of the backup. So I'd like to go over with you some of the configurations that you can do. So again, I mentioned those 3 icons when you install the software: monitor, playback, configuration tool. Click on configuration tool. Click OK. Now you could say the first time install, it's on DHCP on default, but you could change the IP address here. Put in the password against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put in a new IP address. Put that in and click OK, and you could change the IP address. Date and time. Actually, I'm going to choose. It's on NTP mode. Set up as an NTP. This is for setting up the registration server. This is if you have a dynamic IP address. If you plan on using DHCP over the internet, please let me know. I'll help you set that up. Set a recording. Set for scheduling events. So it's got these 8. This is like set for program A. Here, we choose what program A is in terms of what is recording. When there's an event or a motion triggered, it records at a different rate. I think that's about it. So we went over that. Let me show you one thing I said I'd cover. It had that message: system resource low, and this is running really slow. I apologize. This computer. If you have slower computers, it might see that message, and it's kind of annoying if it keeps popping up. If you go to Tools, Options, let's see, I think it's under here. Bandwidth adjustment. Put it on off. And that's it. Click OK. Again, this is pretty much instant normally. Okay, so that's it. Those are the main functionalities. Of course, like just about any digital device, there's a lot of functionality that's available, but those are the main functions for seeing live, playback, copying, and some of the basic settings for configurations. If any questions, please let me know. Thank you.